Okay, this is day 44. This is part 5. This is Lisa Page, and these are the two people that came out today, Lisa Page and Peter Strokes. Just two people that just seem to be everywhere as far as setting up the Comey meeting with Loretta Lynch, and they're over at the Hillary investigation, they're over at the Hillary interview, and then they're at the Trump investigation, and then they're at the behind the curtain here and behind the curtain there. And it just seems like the type of person who's involved with Fusion GPS, with the, you know, are they really sending anti-Trump messages from the Mueller investigation? They're everywhere. They're at the Hillary investigation together. They're at the Trump investigation with the Russia. And then they're at the Mueller investigation. And are they really lawyers? No, they're. I mean, she's a lawyer, but Peter Strokes is not. Aren't they really just sending out information of what the commission's coming up with? Aren't they just leaking information out to their friends and Andrew McCabe? Isn't that actually what's going on? Isn't that how Andrew McCabe's getting updates on all these investigations as they're going along? Isn't that really the case? Anyway, I saw these things in her record, which was this disorderly conduct and whatever obstruct off businesses is. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I forgive people for their minor errors, but what I notice is locations. She's from Columbus, Ohio. She got her law degree here in 2006. And I just look at Hillary, and then I look at kind of being brought into the FBI world. And here's Summit County here. This is Akron, where my dad was born. And I had visited this Strongsville, Ohio, and this Strongsville, Ohio had been kind of had been singled out because not because of the creepy building here, but because it had this European adoption agency, this creepy European adoption agency that got raided by the FBI. Now I don't know if she was there doing the investigation for this, or if she was doing, it's like maybe a Color of Law where I bring in all these kids, and after the 10th, 1000th kid I bring in, then I say, oh, well, it's Color of Law. I'm the adoption lawyer. I'm the EB5 lawyer for bringing in all these kids. Oh, all the kids are gone. They're with all the families now. But 10 years later, I'm going to, call in the chits here. I was there. I started in 2008, and now it's 2017, so I'm going to call the chits in. But anyway, they adopted this thing called the European Adoption Consultants. And I think a tremendous amount of kids went through this place. Just an amazing amount of kids from overseas. I think they were flying them into Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Springfield, Ohio, and kind of I can't remember exactly all the different ways they got in, but they were from all over the place. They were, and it was operated by the State Department. So it was really weird. There's that Hillary connection, and these kids were coming from Bulgaria, and China, and Colombia, and Congo, Haiti, or Honduras, India, Panama, Poland, Tanzania, Uganda, Ukraine. And I remember how many Russian kids had come through with, looked like they had like Polish passports or Bulgarian passports. So I don't know if people have read about this, but this was a crackdown, and I think Hillary was involved in this. Now she might be able to say, well, it was a 10-year Color of Law. We imported kids 10 years just to make sure we knew who the bad actors were. Maybe that's the case here. I stay away from Pizzagate as much as I possibly can, but I mean, it's right here in front of your face. I mean, this is the FBI invading there, or shutting this down. Now they shut it down 10 years later. She's there. Lisa Page is there near Strongsville in 2008, and then 10 years later it gets shut down. Was she involved in EB5s? Did she do 10,000 EB5s for all these kids? And then they shut it down 10 years later? We really don't know, but it's a good question to ask Lisa Page.